This example, it says below is a map. Using an inch ruler on the map, which is right there, you found the distance between Eastport and Pirates Cove is 1 15/16 inches. Find the actual distance between Eastport and Pirates Cove. So in other words, they're saying you took your ruler and you measured from Eastport to Pirates Cove. Right here, let me do that. So, and you found that between Eastport and Pirates Cove, that there is a distance of 1 15/16 inches. And then you look down here, and this is the scale. Down here, when on a map, when they give you this in the corner, that's the scale. That means how distances on the map compare to distances in the real world. So what they're saying is 0.5 inches on the map is 20 miles in the real world. So, okay, so how am I going to do that then? Well, I'm going to go 1 15/16 inches on the map over X, let's say, miles in the real world equals 0.5 inches on the map, which I'm getting right here, over 20 miles in the real world. See how I'm lining up? Inches on the map, real world. Inches on the map, real world. So there's what we do to solve this problem. So now we cross multiply. We're trying to find how many miles in the real world, right? Cross multiply. So we get 1 15/16. Oh, by the way, let's divide that. So what you do on your calculator, 1 15/16. Just take 15 divided by 16 on your calculator to get a decimal. Just leave the 1 there. Leave the 1 there. Just go 15 divided by 16. And you get 0.9375. So this means it's 1.9375. Does that make sense? The 1 in the front, the whole number. Just leave the whole number, and because you know that's 1, and then just find the fraction part on your calculator. 15/16 is 0.9375. So this equals 1.9375. Does that make sense what I did there? I left the 1. I knew the 1 was 1. That 1 is just 1. And I just did the fraction part to find out that's 0.9375. So this is 1.9375 times 20. Right? These two multiply. Equals 0.5 times x. These two multiply. Multiply on your calculator times 20. I'm getting 38.75 is 0.5x. Last step, divide by the 0.5 to get x alone. And I'm getting 77.5. 77.5 miles. So in the actual distance in the real world between Eastport and Pirates Cove must be 77.5 miles. How'd we do that? So we use the scale. This tells us that 0.5 inches on the map corresponds with 20 miles in the real world. Measured this on a ruler. They told us we got 1 15/16 inches. So 1 15/16 inches on the map is X miles in the real world, like 0.5 inches on the map is 20 miles in the real world. Cross multiply, solve for X, just had to convert 1 15/16. Just divide 15 divided by 16. You get 0.9375, put the 1 back in front, and there we go.